as you're saying, as children, children are instilled values through shaming. And this is a line that I'm really thinking hard about right now with my 4-year-old daughter and trying to figure out, okay, well, my daughter just smeared toothpaste on the carpet in her room, and now she's running away because she doesn't want to clean it up. And so how do I handle this? I don't want to shame her for essentially entertaining herself, right? I don't know if she knew it was wrong to do this. I do want her to understand that there are consequences when you do things like this. And I'm also like, I'm just pissed off because there's a lot of this kind of thing happening lately. And I'm tired of cleaning stuff up.
Right. Oh, that parenting, man. Right. Like, I think that that's probably the most complicated scenario
How
that
about cleaning up your own stuff?
like, oh my gosh, totally. Oh, man. Yeah. And like, I don't know how you would teach that to a little one, at different developmental stages, and what would be required. And I think the one sort of like golden focus is like, it's not about who they are, right? Like, it's about the behavior and being able to, even looking at the gift of shame as behavioral. One of them is behavioral change. Behavioral change is not about changing who you are, right? Like, it's all about that, like, one step outside of identity.
Well, it's changing how you do things.
Yeah, that sounds like
And how you feel.
highly functional. Yeah, that sounds highly functional and possible too.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like you're saying, when you're listening to your shame, you are pausing, checking in. You can ask yourself the questions, who has been hurt? Oh, yeah, that was me. I didn't stand up for myself in that situation. And because I felt ashamed of my position. What's going on there? Right. And then how can I make this right? Well, I can go have a private chat with this person
Mhm.
to share my perspective, or I can apologize, or I can set my alarm for 5 minutes earlier so that I actually wake up and have time to start the car before I, leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that the repairing step is built into the questions. It doesn't just leave you in the, like, who has been hurt and now it's like, okay, well, now what? That the next step through engagement with this emotion is built right in.
Right. You are working with your shame when you
Mhm.
take action to make things right, whether that's to say, I'm sorry, I said that thing and I shouldn't have. That was really rude and thoughtless of me. And I'm sorry if I hurt you. I'm sorry that
Right?
I hurt you. It seems like I did. And I won't do
That that's huge. And because I think everybody's concerned about, how do I get my shame to go away? Well, when you take that action of what must be made right, your shame naturally goes away.
Yeah.
It could, because the cycle is complete, the activation process. And then you don't have to do anything to rid yourself of the shame, because you did something to
Did it. Did
change.
the thing.
Exactly. Like,
And now
and
shame is
so, right? Yeah, and then contentment's supposed to come in, and then, like, whoosh, all of a sudden you're through that patch. And so I love that you never actually figure out how to not feel shame. You just live in the experiences whenever it comes up and step through them.
Mhm.
That is like, oof, being able to open your mind to that, because we're all so obsessed with not feeling the bad or shame in certain arenas.
Mhm.
So I love that it's built right in.
Oh, shame. So really, I mean, the way that you work with shame is built into the questions. Who has been hurt? You figure out, like, what the heck just happened there? And did I hurt myself or did I hurt somebody else? And then what must be made right? What action do I need to take to fix this situation, to make my amends? And then you go and do that. Or if it's with yourself, you can apologize to yourself and say, okay, I'm going to change my behavior. And don't worry, I'll have another video about burning contracts.
Next fun next steps.
No, exactly.
Awesome.
Heather, thanks so much for chatting with me today. This has been really fun and, like, I feel like my understanding of shame has rounded out even more.
I totally agree. It's nice to like hear another person's experience with it too, because it helps broaden the picture and possible experience of it. So
Yes.
thank you.